Catfish and the Bottlemen make their long-awaited return
What? How do you do?
to the airwaves.
What's the fish? Is that a fish?
What are you doing?
Ah, it's been
I'd
a
give
long
up, mate,
day.
if I were you.
Fucking hell. Showtime is the name. Doing the same thing again is the game.
Absolutely.
Liam,
Bang on.
please kick us off with your thoughts on your favourite band of all time, Catfish and the Bottlemen. Please.
I'll talk about Catfish before I talk about the song. Is that what you want from me?
You do
Any
you, boo.
order you want.
I've never been a fan of Catfish and the Bottlemen. From the beginning, the whole band
Catfish
persona
denier.
stressed me out. I didn't like it.
Stressed.
I didn't like it. I didn't like their rise to fame. No, I sound like I'm being better, but like it was one of those moments of like, what am I missing here? What's going on? Where is that change? And it's kind of similar to how I felt about Sam Fender, although I very much turned around on that and realised, oh yeah, he's actually pretty good. Catfish and the Bottlemen, that never happened. There's a few tracks that, when they come on, I get the appeal. But as the kind of like behemoth that they became, it was so contradictory to my morals as a man. So, wasn't into it. So, to say that I wasn't excited or didn't really give a shit about anything new from them is a massive understatement. I really couldn't care less. For them to return, really fucking pushing the boat out. Have you seen the single? They've gone black
No.
and white. Now that is an artistic choice right there.
That really is.
That is bold.
And the font.
The
what about
font, unique. This is the only word I can say.
that? Is it
different. It's very like straight. Do you know what I mean? It's very cut out. And it's very not like anything I've ever seen before. No, it's exactly the fucking same, guys. It's exactly the same. They've done nothing different. They could have come with a splash of colour. Do you know what I mean? A nice pink blob. Just go out there. Do something different. And that shows to me. Okay, here we go. The real singer. Shows to me that they're just in it for the fucking fame, boys.
Wow.
Nothing more.
Wow.
I don't believe there's any actual creativity. No, I'm being rude here. I'm being fucking rude. This is just bang out order. But like no, but
There are moments, sorry, in the song though, that you could argue that point rings true. To be fair, I mean, one of the lyrics here, when I've headline leads, I'll be back, my friends. Kind of just like
is that a real lyric?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. But yeah, for me, it's like that they very much love being in a band and love being popular.
Love it so much. They're no longer all in the band.
Yeah,
Well,
2 of them have gone.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, there's been a lot of talk over the years, which is many years at this point, actually, isn't it? Around the culture around the band, possibly not being very good. In many ways, that's also a massive understatement. But for them to come back, big old van on the front page, in black and white, as where he should be, is the most boring move you could possibly do. The most... I could have predicted it. It's completely predictable.
Yeah.
And I'd have hoped to have been proven wrong. I wouldn't have put money on it because I would have thought, surely not. But like, if you'd have told me what to go and look like, it's black and white, it's got the same font at the top, everything's exactly the same as it always was. And here it is. Now,
Well,
the song
in
itself...
a big move forward, sorry, just before you do.
Go on.
It's not like a cartoon outline. It's Van on the front,
True.
Not Benji as well. Just
Van. Just Van.
Yeah.
So maybe they're growing up a little bit. Maybe he's just even more fucking obsessed with himself at this point. Who knows? But the song itself, I've never really paid any attention to Catfish and the Bottlemen apart from the kind of the hits. I have seen them live. Interestingly.
Yes.
They were fine. I don't really remember.
Was that their last ever live performance with that full band as well?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Fine. The one batch just before blew them off the fucking stage.
Sorry.
But yeah, you heard me. But yeah, so the song itself wasn't quite what I was expecting, if I'm being honest. I don't know how different this is to some of the album cuts. I don't have a clue. But it was a bit more kind of laid back and acoustic-y, but ultimately boring. I guess I'll just get to the point. It's ultimately not interesting. It still feels derivative. Still feels by the numbers. it's still like you said just before, Yanni, I'm stealing your line. He still manages to use the most cringy lyrics or whatever you said. You'll say it better, but like it just feels like he's really trying to kind of play up to the persona of Catfish and the Bottlemen and Van McCann being this kind of lads band, but they're pretty cool at the same time. Almost like Arctic Monkeys, but they actually were just doing it as they were doing it. These guys feel like they're trying to copy it. Just feels like they're playing up to that persona still. It's just the same thing. It's just all the same.
Yeah,
and that's me saying that.
Help.
It is wild, isn't it? Because Catfish came at a time in my life where I was really getting into. Like, it was when you were starting to go to gigs by yourself. No.
Well, that was some time after. Come
on. Come on, yeah. No, it was when I was starting to go to gigs with like mates and everything, and they just seemed to come at the right time.
You're a friend.
And I did, and I was obsessed with Catfish. But now, if they came through now, I would hate them.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And it's wild, isn't it? Because it's not. It was probably 8 years ago, maybe a bit more. That they were. No, it would have been more because I was in lowest.
Jesus Christ.
8-9 years ago when Kathleen came out. I think that might have actually been 2014, so 10 years ago. Yeah, that's pretty ill. But I was like, oh yeah, these are fucking cool. But no.
Is Kathleen the one that's like something about our dealer? It's about dealer hating.
Yeah.
Someone's dealer hates someone. Fucking hate that.
Yeah. Her dealer hates me now. That's how it goes.
Sorry for interrupting.
But yeah, and this isn't pulling up any trees. My favorite saying.
He's got it.
It is a saying. I don't know what
the first one of 2024.
The gripe is.
No, gripes don't grow on trees, mate.
But yeah, it's an alright song. This is going to offend Sam Fender, but I really don't mean it to. It feels like they're trying to go for that, which they know is kind of in at the moment, but they haven't obviously got the horns.
It's got talent. Sorry to interrupt. It's got a kind of Jack Antonoff feel to it. Do you know what I mean? I kind of originally thought it was a bit 1975 and then moved away the last album, and now I realise it's that sort of that Jack Antonoff sound. That's all the craze.
Yeah, sort of see what you mean.
Thanks.
It seems like the least amount of evolution they possibly could have made, they've done. Because there's like a little bit of synth in there that's noticeable.
Yeah, and it's like the last half.
And that's
30 seconds where it becomes prominent.
Exactly.
I think they should have done a Kasabian and come back with a
donker.
Big dirty stonker, yeah.
Drum and bass.
Yeah, they definitely should have somethingized. What's the word?
Submanized.
No.
I don't know what you're trying to say to help you.
They should have somethingized on the fact that they've. I can't remember what the fucking word is now. Oh my god. Anyway.
Emphasized.
No, it might not even be eyes.
Give us a synonym or a description.
Say the sentence and we'll piece it together.
I did.
No, you didn't finish it.
On the fact that
not prophesied.
Like clamp down. Like
no. Like. I don't know because the word I'm trying to use. Not emphasized, but close to that. Anyway, on the break that they've had, they should have made the most of the break.
Capitalized.
You wanted to say prophetized, didn't you? That's what you were trying to say.
No, I was trying to say capitalized, and then
yeah, but that's the kind of the link word you were going there.
Don't tell me what my brain's
I
saying.
listened to you.
They should have capitalized on the break they had, all the fallings out, and because there would have been fallings out, and just come back.
That Van was at the forefront of all of them.
Exactly, and come back brand new. Just maybe tear it all down to build it back up again. Just try something new see what's happening. You've still got all those songs to rely on when you come to play gigs. People aren't going to suddenly, the main fan base aren't going to suddenly go away from that because that's just the way that they are as people, offending as many people as possible here. And yeah, like I said at the very start of this, they've really come back and just put in the least amount of effort possible to seem like there's been some kind of evolution when there hasn't. And it just is annoying. And like you said, Cal, they came at a very important time of my life in terms of musical evolution and just growing up.
And being from Llandudno.
And
And
of course,
meeting Ryan in the KFC.
and meeting Van in KFC, indeed. But I just don't care anymore. And this song has not made me want to care, unfortunately.
One of the mad
And I
things
kind
is
of did want to, but it just hasn't made me.
one of the mad things about all this for me is that people do care. Do you know what I mean? Like it does. Like surely everyone's had this same gap that we've had, or that you guys have had more so, and have hopefully grown up a little bit in that time, and not been exposed to much music that was like Catfish and the Bottlemen. So for them to come back, is not everyone thinking, "Oh, this is a bit cringe"?
Well, I was
Do you know what I mean?
at the end of last year. I was driving about, and I thought, and a random Catfish song came on shuffle. I was like, I was getting the feelings again of nostalgia, of being the age I was, and all those things came back, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna whack on Catfish, and I did have a great time. You know,
There's a lot
it
of
did feel
nostalgia
good.
there built in, though,
Exactly.
Isn't
And I was quite happy with never having anything new again from them again. To be honest, I was thinking like, if this is it, then I'm happy with that. And yeah, it just feels like such a fucking wasted opportunity that this is what they've come back with.
Yep. But
And
they've
it
sold
feels
out.
rude on Benji, the other guy as well. It feels like really just well, I can't think of any other rude
Well,
word besides rude.
I'm pretty sure that all of them were removed from the business of Catfish the Bottlemen. Even Benji. So I don't know if he's been like relegated to touring member or that was a mistake because he is in like the visualizer video.
Yeah.
He is walking through, but anyway.
Let's find out. I'm on Company's House now.
Oh, go on.
So currently people... Oh, God, I used to look at this all the time at work. Ryan Evan McCann is listed as an officer. So is a music company. Matthew Benjamin Blakeway is resigned as a okay, so it was originally an LLP. Is it still an LLP? It was still as an LLP. So it looks like Bob Hall, Bondi, and Benji. They've all got nicknames. Hate it. Not everyone needs a nickname. I will say that in life.
Simmer down, kid.
And I think everyone getting a nickname, everyone in a band starting off with a nickname. It's not right. Anyway, the three of them are no longer members. They've all been resigned as members. Also, they're old as fuck, these are. These are old fuckers. That's irrelevant. But instead of them, they've all been resigned, and shortly after, VM Music Limited signed on as the other LLP member. So an LLP is a limited liability partnership. So it's basically, it's like a sole trader. However, they are separate. They're not reliant on each other in any way. But it seems as though VM Music is probably Van McCann Music, I'm guessing. So it seems as though both directors are essentially just Van McCann. Yeah, I think that's what I'm getting from this. So it's all. I'm assuming that VM Music is it stands for Van McCann Music. There's no other information about VM Music, who they are, or whatever.
LTD,
which is interesting because they should be on here if they're actually a limited company, unless he's just called it VM Music Ltd. Oh no, it's been incorporated separately. So on there,
Catfish
it's
the
just
Bottlemen
Ryan.
LLP.
It's just Ryan McCann. So basically, Ryan McCann's list is the director for Capturing the Bottlemen,
This
and
is
for
what people come to these videos for.
and for VM Music. So he and his business are the partners for Capturing the Bottlemen, which doesn't feel right, really. But I don't know much about business.
I really didn't expect this single review or track review to end up on Company House.
Do you want to know how much they
And I-
made?
Company's house. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, Company's House.
Do you want to know their figures?
Yeah, go on.
Give me a sec.
I really thought this would be quicker.
Okay. So, there's a lot of figures on there. What am I looking for here? Fixed assets, debtors, trade debtors, bank loans, overdrafts, other
I
creditors.
feel like we probably shouldn't be looking at this.
It's all legal, mate. It's all on
just
the government
Companies
website.
House. Yeah. There's nothing that much interesting, if I'm being honest.
Okay, well, thanks for...
They've got about 13. They got about 13 grand worth of tangible assets, apparently. They didn't make much money last year, but looks at it.
Well, I'm not surprised. Thanks for watching the review. If you have your own opinions and they're separate to what we think,
Keep
then
them to
you're
yourself.
wrong.
Keep them to yourself, yeah.
And we don't want to hear them.
Put them on someone else's video.
And if you agree, then show us by liking and comment as well to say we completely agree with every single point you made. And then just subscribe, ding the bell, because we've got plenty of videos coming out. We're always busy. And we
And then have to do the podcast.
And we hope that regardless of your beliefs, you're having a good time.
Yeah, we support all beliefs.
What a strange way to end it. Goodbye.
Cut that.
Bye.